Well, good morning, everyone. It's Zach Grantham with 93.1 KD Country, and I just feel like I need some rock in my life. We have Killian here. Hello, Killian. How are you?
Hello, how are you? I feel like you need some rock in your life too.
I
was
do.
just
I
saying
do.
that about you.
Of course, Killian's the host of the Rock Show on Mad Rock 102.5. And then also, I feel like we need somebody that needs a haircut on. That would be our friend Alan Fremont over at 97.5 KLAK. Alan, how are you this morning, sir?
Well, first of all, I think it's a little bit of country, a little bit rock and roll. I think that's already been done before, right? Something like that. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. Thanks for having me.
Well, first off, I just want to say, Alan, the reason why I make a hair funny there is because I'm jealous.
I know.
I know. What did you call it this morning, Alan? The cartel look?
Yeah, I'm going with the cartel look. It's
I like it.
So I can just let it grow, and no one's going to say, "Why did you get a haircut?" I'm like, cartel look.
Oh man,
I like it. Go with it.
Oh yeah. I think it looks good, dude. I think you just bring it down a little bit more.
Oh, it's coming down.
Okay. All right. Good. That's a promise there.
I can't
All right, so we have Melanie Robertson with the Texoma Regional Blood Center joining us this morning. Melanie, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
We are fantastic, and we are going to talk about blood today, specifically the Texoma Regional Blood Center. And of course, Melanie, as you know, there is always a need for blood, especially here in Southern Oklahoma and North Texas. And I imagine, especially right now, with COVID-19 and with all the stuff going on, back to school, there's a lot of people that are busy. Their mind's on other things. So I imagine y'all are really needing some donors today.
Absolutely. Anytime you see us doing interviews with either the news or the radio stations, we're always telling people that blood is always in need. It's always being used. There's always someone at a hospital that's having a surgery or, just maybe having low iron or whatever the case may be. Someone is always in need of blood. I think they say every 2 seconds a person receives a blood transfusion. Wow. And I can only speculate as to why why people don't come and donate. We can say school starting, it's the pandemic, or it's cold outside, or it's vacation time, or whatever the case may be. But the fact is no matter what the reason, there's always a need for blood, and we have to find a way to reach our community better to better communicate that need.
Well, Melanie, do you think it's just because people just don't know exactly what all goes into it?
I feel like that's part of it. I feel like prior to working, well, a good example is prior to me coming to work here, I knew that this blood center was here. I knew that they collected blood, but what I did not know was that our blood center supplies every bit of blood that goes to TMC, Wilson & Jones, Baylor Scott and White, Munster Memorial in Munster, and TMC in Bonham.
Wow.
So, and all of that comes from our community. And in situations like we're in now, where the blood shortage that we're experiencing isn't just local, it's nationwide, we're not even in a position where we can find the blood that we need at another blood center. It's going to have to come from our community.
Yeah, for sure.
And exceptionally challenging right now. You've had to completely revamp and completely redo how you do things, haven't you?
Right. We started in the beginning with, wearing the masks and screening people as they come through the door. The real challenge has come from blood drives. So 80% of our blood comes from our mobile blood drives, and we have 5 to 6 mobile blood drives a week. So we're usually 6 days a week, no matter what, even in the office, but we also have those drives. And they're important because it allows people access to the blood mobile. Number one, they're seen, driving down the road, they see it, parked in front of a business, and they're like, oh, I should donate blood. But not only that, if someone is at work, it's easier for them to walk out to their parking lot and hop on the blood mobile and donate. And in March, it was awful. We had so many blood drives cancel, and we try to stay about 2 months ahead in scheduling so that we can prepare adequately.
Yeah.
And it was just, you can go back and look at our calendar from March, April, and May, and it was just cancellation after cancellation. And even now, even now, it's hard to find places to take the bloodmobile to. The schools are a little apprehensive. Some of them have already booked, but we do high school blood drives throughout the school year, and those kids really turn out and donate blood. There's a lot of blood donations that happen at those high school drives, and with the schools not being able to bring us inside, with things having to be done differently, it looks like already it's going to continue to be a lesser donation.
And
is there any
already pushing behind.
Is there any certain type? Of blood you're looking for, or just anything?
Well, I'll show you this chart that I get every morning.
Okay. The chart.
Yeah, we love charts. So this has every blood type listed on it. I don't know how you can see that, but it's starting with O and ending with AB negative down here. And if it's highlighted, it means that we need that kind of blood.
Whoa.
It means that we are below what is considered a safe inventory. So if I were to go through this and read it off to you, which I don't know if you want me to take that much time, but like O positive, we need 34 units of blood of O positive alone. O negative, we only need 1, but I mean, that's just the level that's considered safe.
Okay.
18 of A positive, 9 of A negative, 2 of B positive, 7 of B negative, 2 of AB positive, and 7 of AB negative. So I didn't do the math and add that up.
A lot of blood needed, yes.
To tell you what the certain amount was, just to be considered at a safe level. That's not, so this would be operating at less than a 1-day supply.
Oh, wow. And normally that wouldn't be a problem to do, would it? I mean, to get that amount, you would not have a whole lot of trouble being.
Well, we get about 20 to 25 donations a day. And that's bloodmobile and in the office. We did have a blood drive at McDonald's on Sunday, and they had 42 people come just to the bloodmobile to donate blood. And they did have 12 people that were deferred. So there was 30 units of blood collected, but that's substantial. And we used to have blood drives like that all the time, 30 or more people. And now here lately, I can tell you that in the past couple of weeks, we've had probably in the past 3 weeks, we've had 6 drives that have had less than 10 and 3 drives that have had less than 5.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to do. That's not going to work.
No, not at all. And in the time frame from last Friday till today, not this past Friday, but the Friday before last, our hospitals have used over 150 units of blood.
So, Melanie, what are some of the blood donor guidelines? What are some of the basics? Of course, they can get all this information on your website, texomablood.org. But what are some things right off the bat that some guidelines so folks will be able to come over and see you and donate today?
We have to be over the age of 17. You have to have a valid ID. You have to be feeling well and healthy. If you're on any medications, you're more than welcome to call us and ask, or send us an email. You can find the link to ask the questions on our website, which is texomablood.org. But mainly just have a good meal. Make sure that you've had plenty of water, and bring your ID and come on up and see us. And other than that, we're going to ask you some general screening questions before you come in. Your average COVID questions, I think everybody's used to now. Have you been around anybody that's been sick? Has anybody in your workplace been sick? Have you had a fever? And once you breeze right through those questions, you come in and they'll ask you the donor history questions, the screening questions, and then it takes less than 15 minutes to donate blood.
Okay.
All right. Well, you guys are adjusting to the new normal best you can, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, what can we do to get more people out?
I really feel like it's a matter of just reaching our community. So things like this interview with you guys would really help. We try to encourage people to donate by giving back. And I've been working pretty hard the past couple of weeks, and so has the staff here, in helping me round up ways to give back. So I think that the day that we're going to give this away is Saturday, September the 5th. We have 2 $100 Walmart gift cards and 2 $50 gift cards. And we're going to do one $100 gift card Well, the $200 gift cards are going to go to people who come in and donate platelets. So the platelet donors, we're going to put everybody's name in it from our last giveaway, which was 4th of July. We're going to put everybody's name in it and do a random number generator and pick 2 winners for a $100 gift card apiece. And then we have 2 $50 gift cards, and we're going to do that for the regular blood donors. We also have some gift certificates to Mom's Bakery and MG's. We've got $10 gift certificates. I think we've got like 13 of those. We've got 2 $20 gift certificates to Peak Nutrition on Main Street in Denison. We've got a couple of $15 gameplay cards for Heyday, and we've got 30 passes to Urban Air.
Oh, my incentives to give.
Yeah. I try to, we try our best to find ways to give back, just to encourage people to come in, let them know, how much we appreciate it. And it's not just us that appreciates it. It's not our shelves that need to be stocked. Ultimately, that is passed down to the hospital. So when I say our shelves are empty, it really means, those people in the hospital are the ones that would be, the ones that are in need. That's who needs it the most. It's not us per se.
Yeah. And there's only one place we're going to get this blood, folks. It's from us. We're not going to order it from anywhere else. We've got to do it.
And we know you've got
it. Not on Amazon.
Yeah. We
know you've got the blood.
Yeah.
In there.
And we're coming for it.
Right. So we've also got a couple of, we've got several different T-shirts still to choose from. We've got a new one right now, which is my personal favorite. And it says, "All you need is blood." So this is the current T-shirt. And then we still have a couple, and I'm not sure of the sizes. We've still got a
medium.
Do we have any mediums?
Medium. It's between a small and a medium.
I'm sure I can make you one.
Okay.
We've got the pandemic blood donor shirts, and we've still got a couple of these. It's not about the needle; it's about the need.
There you go.
I like that one.
And then we've got the Battle of the Badge shirts, which just ended.
We won't do anything for shirts.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Hey, by the way, if you're watching this right now on our website, our Facebook page, or YouTube channel, if you have a question for Melanie, feel free to drop it in the comments, and we'll throw it up on the screen here and be able to ask Melanie any of the questions that our listeners have. Melanie, I know that we did our blood drive at the One Grand Center in Sherman, where I'm at today. In the parking lot, and because of COVID-19, we had a lot of restrictions with basically you would have a donor go into the blood mobile, and then once they were done, you would wipe everything down, and then you would call the next donor out in the parking lot. Are you doing that similar with the other blood drives coming up and also at the regional blood center?
Absolutely. So we haven't gotten to a point yet where we've been so busy that now in the beginning we did. The Surgeon General had put forth a national address stating, that it was important and imperative to donate blood. Yeah. And we did have a major influx of people. And at that time, we were having to have people write down their phone numbers, and they'd go sit in their car, and we'd call them, and then they'd come in. Well, we haven't been that busy. So we haven't been that busy in a while. So now that is still our plan. So if we do happen to become that busy again, and there's the limited number of people in the building, we'd ask for you to sit in your vehicle and wait, and then we'd give you a call and tell you to come in. So we are wiping everything down, Lysol, spraying things down, wiping it down with good old Clorox.
How did you find that stuff?
She gave blood and she got a Clorox.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I think that I found that at the dollar store. Actually,
All right. Hey guys, I for some reason I can't bring this up on screen, but Sean Whittemore would like to know if the t-shirt. Oh, there it is. If the t-shirts are for sale and how much. Well, I think the price is called blood, buddy.
Yeah.
We prefer your blood, but we'll take your money also. The t-shirts are $10 a piece.
Okay.
Wow, there we go.
Blood or money, either way.
It's a cheap t-shirt.
Okay.
There you go. But blood's the first choice, right? And then
absolutely. But I know that sometimes we end up with really cute t-shirts and people just can't resist.
Yeah, For sure. So let's talk about blood drives coming up. So I do want to talk about the school blood drives because you did touch on that briefly. I know that when I was in school, the blood drives were always a big deal. And just being in this area, just like you said, all these high schools, they just flock to these blood drives. And so do you have any school blood drives coming up over the next couple of weeks?
Actually, yes, we do. We have the Callisburg blood drive.
What?
On September the 2nd. They're our first high school. They're our first high school.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Hey, don't get next to that window ever again like that.
I know. I know. Oh, man, that's great.
That made my whole day.
Yeah, so we've got Callisburg on September the 2nd. After that, we've got Ector High School on the 16th. And then sorry, hold on one second. My computer's going crazy.
Hold, please.
Holding.
So Zach, get the Callisburg blood drive.
Sorry, my computer's trying to update.
I don't know if they'll let me within the city limits anymore.
They definitely won't let you back at school.
Yeah, I can't go back to school though.
We can sneak you in on the Bloodmobile.
There you go. There you go.
Well, you've tried to join the marching band, what, 4 times now, and they won't let you?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're there. Well, we still got the school board this year. We're still asking them for this year, but that's cool. So you got Callisburg, you got Ector. Do you have any more over the next couple of weeks, Melanie?
Let's see here. Well, Pottsboro High School was originally scheduled for the 24th of September, but I believe that's going to have to be rescheduled. But we've got Sherman High School on the 28th of September, and then after that, we've got Dodge City on October the 20th and Collinsville on October the 21st. And so far, that's all we've got.
So hopefully, as time goes along, people will start rescheduling or maybe getting these on the books. So,
right, we've been we are doing absolutely everything that we can to keep people safe and to keep our staff safe. The only reason why I don't have my mask on right now is because I'm in my office alone and I have both of the doors shut. Yeah. If you are out in our blood center, our staff is wearing their masks. They're wearing.
I'm very disappointed.
They're wearing their personal protective gear. We do ask that our donors wear a mask. Now, if there is a medical condition that prevents them from being able to wear it, I understand that's going to happen. But we're doing everything that we can to keep everybody safe. We haven't had any scares yet, and we have been running 6 and 7 days a week since all of this started. Good. And I don't want to curse us, so I'm going to knock on wood, but we haven't had any scares. We're doing everything that we can to keep our donors and our staff safe.
So do you have any upcoming blood drives other than the schools that
yes,
are taking place?
We have a blood drive every day, pretty much.
Okay.
So today we're at TMC in Denison from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and that's going to be off of Pool Road. So you'll come around the back of TMC and there's a bus drop off and employee entrance, and that's where the Bloodmobile will be. It is open to the public. Most of our blood drives are open to the public. The only time that they're not usually is if it's at a high school and you're not donating for a senior, or if it's inside of a facility that's not allowing people in. And right now they're not allowing people in, so we won't be inside.
Right.
Tomorrow we're going to be at Superior Machining in Munster, and when you donate at the Superior Machining blood drive in Munster, Superior Machining provides each donor with $20 in Munster marks. And I don't know if y'all know what that is or not, but Munster marks are something that's unique to the city of Munster. Their Chamber of Commerce creates them. And you can spend that $20 inside the city just like money.
Yeah, you can go to like Fisher's Meat Market and get that jalapeno cheese sausage.
I've got some of that in my fridge right now.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So we've got Superior Machining on Wednesday. We're going to be at Dairy Queen in Leonard on Friday, and they're going to give you a free ice cream if you come donate there.
By the way, some folks would say that's the greatest Dairy Queen in the Texoma area.
They had a great turnout the last time we were there.
That's cool. That's good.
Yeah. That is
Saturday, we're going to be at Kings Trail Cowboy Church for the bull riding. It's a bull ride blood drive. And that's from 5 to 9. And Monday, we're going to be at Walmart in Sherman. And that is from 10 to 4. Tuesday, we're going to be at Brookshire Brothers in Whitesboro from 10 to 4. No, from 9 to 5. And then, of course, Wednesday is Kalispell High School. So you can.
Of course, if you go to texomablood.org, it's all listed there, right?
Absolutely. If you go to our website, texomablood.org, in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a little place where it says Find a Drive, and you can click on that, and you'll see our calendar. You can go all the way into next year, and if we've got something scheduled, it'll show you.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, Melanie, is there anything else that you want to get out there for our listeners?
Yeah, the last couple of things that I'd really like to touch on is the convalescent plasma donations. Okay. So we are not able to do convalescent plasma here in our office just because we are a small community blood center. We don't have the resources needed to get a program like that up and running. But we do have 2 other blood centers near us that do, and that's OBI in Oklahoma and Carter Blood Care a little further south in McKinney in Plano. So if our hospitals right now, we do have COVID patients in our hospitals, and there are instances where they do request plasma. So if they request plasma, usually we're getting it from Carter Blood Care. So we have people in our area that have recovered from the coronavirus and that are walking around with these much needed antibodies in their system. So the one thing I would really like to do on top of your regular whole blood donations, if you have recovered from the coronavirus, please consider donating plasma. And to register as a convalescent plasma donor, you would need to go to, where's it at? carterbloodcare.org and scroll down to the bottom of their page and click on register as a convalescent plasma donor. And once you complete the registration, someone from that blood center will call you and get everything set up. If we have enough people register in our area as convalescent plasma donors, I believe Carter is going to bring their blood mobile, their apheresis bus down here and park it in our parking lot and allow our community members to come and donate plasma, because it's coming from us and it's going to come right back to us also, because like I said, there are people in our hospitals that do need it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Fantastic.
For sure. All right. Well, guys, do you have any more questions for Melanie?
I have nothing.
We do not. We will link to your site on ours and make sure all this information gets out to everyone.
Y'all are all more than welcome to come in and donate blood yourselves. I'll hold your hand if you need me to.
Very well might.
I definitely am going to need you to.
Yep.
I heard.
I'm very transparent, and
we can all go together and hold each other's hands.
Yes, and sing Kumbaya.
Yes,
I'll be fine as long as he just tell me jokes for 5 minutes, whatever. No,
I'm really not that funny.
Oh, you just made us laugh. You just made us laugh. All right. Well, Melanie, thank you so much for joining us. And I know Alan and Killian were talking about too, texomablood.org. That's where you can get all the information, how they can get started, request information, just anything like that. It's all up at texomablood.org. Now, Melanie, before we go, correct me if I'm wrong. My wife used to work at OBI in Southern Oklahoma, and they talked about all the time, and I know I've heard y'all talk about this too, that one person can save 3 lives by donating blood, and that statistic right there is just mind-boggling. Well,
when a person comes in and gives a whole blood donation, that bag of blood that you see is separated into its building blocks. It's separated into red blood cells, plasma, and platelets, and each one of those is combined with others to provide, to provide the life-saving dose that a person would need. So it is very likely that your red blood cells could go to one person, your plasma could go to someone else, and your platelets could go to another person, and 3 people could walk out of a hospital alive because of you.
Wow. That's the reason enough right there. That's all the reason you need.
I believe so. And there is no substitute for human blood. There's no way that it can be manufactured. There is no substitution for it. And the only way to get transfusible blood is from voluntary blood donors.
It's more than just a t-shirt.
That's right. That's right.
Well put.
Hey, speaking of t-shirts, before we go, Sean just wants to say that he's going to come in and donate blood and also buy a shirt.
Awesome.
Thank you, Sean.
I'd love to see you. We'll also get you some passes to Urban Air when you come in.
Oh, that was an offer to me, Melanie.
Well, come on in. Let's. I heard that
You were too busy dancing in the window.
Reaction the last time you were here.
What was that?
I heard that you may have had a mild reaction the last time you were here.
Well, apparently you need to eat food before you donate blood.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That is
Yeah.
needed.
So of course, my wife donates blood, and she's totally fine, and I'm just like,
Hey, if my 70-year-old mother can come in here and donate blood, then I figure anybody can do it.
there you
correct.
go.
Yep,
There you go.
indeed.
There you go. All right, Melanie, thank you so much for joining us today. And like we said, of course, give the gift of life and donate blood. You can go to texomablood.org for more info. Real quick, Crystal chimes in. How much are the T-shirts again, Melanie?
$10.
They're $10. All right, fantastic. Well, thank you, Melanie, for joining us. And I think that's going to wrap it up for our virtual live broadcast with the Texoma Regional Blood Center. Of course, go to texomablood.org for more.